So much is the same as we have dark, night, and we also have light and day, yes? These are very interesting sort of processes. We could also look at this as black hole as well, can't you?
Yeah.
Black hole, and we could say star. It's a very interesting combination of things. But however, if we could say night mode, which you could equal mood and mind, resting body, awakening mind, quantum. Quantum wakes up at night. Why? Because you're meant to go to bed, rest, and all the rest of it, yes? And then in the day, what does the day equal? Day mode, also mood and mind. It's a resting mind and more awakening body, as opposed to a resting body and awakening mind. Then there's the cusp. Part of the morning, sunrise. And if you broke that into I don't know, it's often I find this very fascinating, and being awake at night seems to alter thoughts one way. And then we could say that being awake in the day also alters the thoughts. It's a very interesting switchover. Now, then having a sunset, sunrise, either or, sunrise, sunset, being awake as the sun begins to rise a few hours, then resting for the period and awakening again for sunrise, moonrise. Which again you could say, well, there might not be anything affecting us, but it does. Light does affect us. Then it's what kind of light? So if we understand that we can be affected by different variations of light, yes? Very interesting. Also, light affects our mindset.
Yeah.
Blue light. How does that affect the mind?
Blue light keeps you awake and
Red light.
tired. I
think red light does as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people say angry, but that's because it's been slipped into magazines and everything else. Red face, angry, embarrassment, or angry, and whatever else. And then you have happy. What's associated
But
with
also
a happy color?
enthusiastic red light or red color.
I think the most happiest sort of mindset that you can get is incredibly green with a lot of color, because it represents nature opening up, springtime, hence why Christmas lights stop you from, but there again, multiple different lights affect your mind in very different ways. So what type of light do we have at sunrise? A lot of infras, slight blue hue to it as well, depending on what time of year it is. Perhaps some very deep reds. How does this affect the quality of mind? And then moonrise. How does the moon affect you? What type of light is that giving off? A type of hue?
It's pale, isn't it?
How does this then begin to affect your mind? And then when the moon's not about, starlight, which is a variation. It's almost like Christmas lights when you think about it, with the different colors that you have. Yeah, and then we've got ultraviolet as well. Forget that. Infrared. Can't really see it, but nonetheless, it's still going to be affecting the mind. But we have this middle line. Can this create a better existence if one is feeding the other correctly? Reality, quantum. Reality, quantum. When you are resting, you are in quantum. When you are awake, you are in reality. A better reality equals a better mindset. Better mindset then contributes to a better reality. Better reality contributes to a better mindset. Now, these are also factors in our reality of socialism, psychology, reality, RS, psychology, quantum, QP. Or say psychology, mind, And then if we could say socialism, again, mind equals better quality in reality, which then goes to feed a better mind, better reality. And somewhere in the middle, it's starting to make a better world for evolution, which evolution then is, it looks like what? Well, for your children to grow into an environment, which then allows them to have a better mind. Because think about it, if you're still living like hunter-gatherer, what sort of mindset is that going to create? Limited to certain tools, and then you start doing things with stone and anything else, glass, wood, and anything else. What does that start to do? Well, okay, now I can make a bucket, I can collect more water. Does that make you feel good? I think it does. Rather than going to the river and... Still a nice experience, but if you can take some back with you, how much more inland could you go?
Yeah.
Fill a coconut. Either or. There are many ways to achieve this. But making clothing. Oh, feeling warmer. That's going to affect your mind, which is better reality for you. But then if you can then sleep longer because of it, because now you feel warm, you feel safe, you feel secure, surrounded, like you were in the womb, the most safest part of your existence, as much as you would know. Not much to worry about then. None of those limits placed upon you. Blank as anything, but still, that comforting. I think it goes a little bit more deeper with twins, but still, because there's movement there. That could spike, not fear, curiosity. That's what it would more likely trigger, is curious. What else is, why is that moving? Perhaps not in that sort of understanding, but still. Either or, more towards the end, but still movement. Feeling, heightened feeling, sensing. Close proximity. Again, still you get this comforting. Maybe if there is communication done from outside, from mum or dad, talking to womb child. There you are. Now I think this also has the same sort of curiosity. So I think the more of that should be encouraged. It sounds so bizarre to even do that. Some people will say, yeah, how can you talk to someone's stomach? I was like, well, it's quite easy, really. It's the same question you want to ask yourself. How can you talk to a baby? I never thought of it that way. Yes. Why did you not think of it that way? You're talking to a baby that can't communicate back with you. Maybe you'll get a response from, oh, hey there. And everyone's all in this low voice. And very gentle. And then they go and turn a fucking Hoover on. Do you get what I mean? Got to tidy up. So... yeah, this triggers a lot of curiosity, so it should start in development. I mean, you think about it with technology, and again, it's another question to ask, if there were nice sounds being put into baby, and you'll be like, well, it might not understand, but it might be able to feel the vibration, and then does it make more sensitive individuals? It's interesting, isn't it? Very interesting thing to understand. So, better reality means you take away the hard times. Basically, everyone lives like gentry, but better than gentry. Which then this led me on to something else. I was maneuvering, and it started getting a little bit deeper than that. So, yeah, you would understand that you could say black hole and star both have purposes.
Yeah.
Well, recycling center and continuous cycling. Now, what is this that drives us, in us? Some people call it God, some people call it spiritualism, all of that sort of stuff, all of it, no matter what you call it. And it's interesting because at the moment I can feel it. Whatever this essence is, yes?
Yeah.
The true question would be, how old is this? At which cycle? Now the question, what is it looking for? And then if you can follow it back to an essence of something more, what's its job? What's its role? Man, it doesn't quit, does it?
No.
You understand it. It's been bouncing around for a while, and depending on whether it survived a cycle, I believe in cycling universe. And then the cycles switch, yes? So we go from fusion goes first.
Yeah.
It's not really first. Because it's hard to explain it. It's a cycle, right? And it depends on which side of the cycle was done first. Which poses another question, especially for humans. Something had to be full in order for the process. So do you understand that it's not like there's a start and an end? It's just where you go into it. So let's just assume that stars are the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's not, because it's a cycle. We're already done that, right? So this be the beginning then. Stars get the head start then. And then they get so impressive with what they do, making gas into mass. Reverse humans. We're making mass into gas.
Yeah.
Black hole. Why, my words, there's a little bit of duality in us after all then. Yes. So loads of stars are being created. They're creating a lot of mass, heavy, and then it begins to trigger the stars to form. A little bit more stranger, let's say, neutrino style. Really aggravates the magnetism, lots of planetary objects there. And then rather than it exploding, it causes such a pressure into the darkness in the center of it that it squashes it together and it causes it to fold inwards. So it becomes the reverse. And in the beginning, there are a few. Then it begins to order the galaxies. Oh, sorry, the stars into galaxies. When there are a few, there are many more starting to be made because of the amount of mass there is. Presses down more. Then it triggers off this birth of black holes, which is a beautiful cycle, really, isn't it? It stops it from going too far. And then it begins to devour and defuse. The stars were abundant in the beginning, and they started getting so good at it that they needed to then have something implemented into them, because if it goes too far, it reaches destruction, death, gone. You'll never recycle again, and then you have to come and rebuild it again, and then off you go, and then off you go, and then off you go. Whereas far better if it takes care of itself in a continuation, yes?
Yeah.
So in the process of it making all of this stuff, it can make the reverse of itself, which then is a defusing. In the beginning, very small, bit like the stars, not many in the beginning. Then they got so abundant, so many, they made so much mass, lots of it cooking up, it then decided to affect the stars. Squash a few of them inwards. Makes the black holes. Few. And then what turns out as a trickle, then there's quite a few. These then order the stars around them. And then they begin to eat this and defuse it. And then there are so many of these that now outnumber the speed of the stars. And they then start to get ahead. Then all the stars are devoured back into diffusion. Singularized black hole, they all come together anyway. And then, pop. Now because it ate so much that it decided to go, rather than inside out, it's now going outside in. Then the process begins again. Stars. And then they squash themselves again, black holes, they then take over. And because they're so fucking greedy, they end up doing the reverse of a neutrino. The reverse being that it took one star, you could say this, to make a black hole. But many black holes like to come together, stars do not. And stars like to burst what they've done as a ego. Ta-da!
Oh, yeah.
The black holes are like, I'm going to save this. We're going with more of a bang than Guy Fawkes.
Yeah. Let's do it louder, bigger.
And then more and more and more it builds up. They stay together and then they like to go together. Now, outside of that context, there is something. It's in all of us, and it's been waiting for the times to get right before it gets in and wants to create life. Let's just call it evolution for now. We call it religion. By the way, this follows back elsewhere, and it's everywhere and nowhere simultaneously.
Oh.
Some people call it light, some people call it God.
God. Oh, I see.
But it also understands that it is also invisible and also visible.
Yeah.
So it's also light and it is also dark. It's got a drive for life.
Yeah.
Technically, existence.
Yeah.
It knows how to make life.
Right.
And it runs through you. Now, following this backwards leads you on to spirituality, religion, whatever you want to call it. Anything that fits well. Collective, divine, universal, all of that. It's a thread. And it can be in multiple places at once.
Yeah.
Ball of string. You might want to call it that. That's very interesting, this. What do you think its purpose is? Let's go right ahead and draw it in here. What do you reckon that purpose is?
I don't know, to create and
Why?
to explore, to gather information. I don't know. Is it something else?
Do you know why you understand it?
No.
Because it taught you how.
No, I don't.
Let's have a look at this. It's fleeting.
Fleeting.
Draw that, yeah? You seeing it? Maybe I could make it a little bit bigger, but I'm just worried about how much ink I've got left in this pen.